The Big Bang Theory is a fairly innocuous sitcom, but that hasn't stopped fans from coming up with some extremely dark theories about the popular show. Here are the top 10 darkest fan theories about The Big Bang Theory, as voted on by you, the viewer. Welcome to Rankworthy, the show where we rank just about everything. Have you ever questioned your own sanity? Your grip on reality? Well, our first theory asks us to wonder if Sheldon is fully in control of his reality. Sheldon believes he has a bunch of friends, but all the other characters in the show are other patients or caretakers at the asylum. For instance, Penny. She's a failed actress turned prostitute who winds up there. It makes some leaps, but it would be pretty disturbing if the series finale ended with this reveal. What if Howard created Bernadette, who is secretly a robot? That would be creepy, right? Well, the next conspiracy theory on our list suggests that Howard might have a little Dr. Frankenstein in him. The theory that Bernadette is a cyborg rests on three assertions. Howard is a world-class engineer who could certainly build a cyborg. Bernadette has similar traits to his mother, and most normal women don't like Howard. We have to say, this theory does make a lot of sense. If you don't think Bernadette is a cyborg, then maybe she's a bunch of clones? The theory goes that Bernadette has become angrier and more disrespectful throughout the series. With each new regeneration, her DNA becomes more corrupted, causing her to lose parts of her once glowing character. So maybe she's a clone cyborg? After an explosion damaged the elevator shaft, it's possible some government agency wanted to keep an eye on the two potentially dangerous scientists. Enter Penny. She works as a waitress and says she's a struggling actress, but she's still able to afford an apartment in Pasadena? Come to think of it, what's Penny's last name? Maybe she doesn't have a last name. Maybe Penny is just a code name. The show's theme song details the tracking of the universe from the Big Bang to this group of friends hanging out. It only makes sense for the song to track the entire history of the universe, which ends with these four. As scientists with access to state-of-the-art technology, the show could end with the friends inadvertently and hilariously destroying all life. This might be a stretch, but one fan suggested Howard Wolowitz is actually Howard the Duck. You know, the beloved comic book character who got turned into a really bad feature film by George Lucas. Before we jump to conclusions, let's consider the evidence. In addition to sharing the same name, they both have an exaggerated self-perception of how women view them. They're outsiders, and they both like to wear blue suits. Well, that last fact might not be completely true. The theory suggests that Howard the Duck may have simply taken on a new form to blend in better on Earth. Who knows? It could happen, right? We'll probably never know, unless Howard starts demonstrating next-level quack-foo skills. Much like his hero Spock, Sheldon is an emotionless being who loves outer space. He also sometimes hears Spock's voice in his own subconscious. Of all the souls he's encountered in his travels, Amy's was the most human. Maybe Sheldon is actually Spock's human and more emotional side after Spock undergoes the Vulcan rite of Kolinahr, like he was trying to do in the beginning of Star Trek the Motion Picture. Alternate timelines are common in the Star Trek world, but this might be the most alternate. I mean, Mr. Spock himself, Leonard Nimoy, even played the character in Sheldon's mind, remember? Two tenets of communism are that humans are social and that humans are socialized. One reading of the show is that it is ultimately an unfolding tragedy rooted in what happens when people maintain a perfectly materialistic worldview. The characters could be much happier were they to adopt communist ideologies. That's a lot deeper than what most people see in the show. If the Big Bang Theory characters are in Purgatory, then they each need to resolve a deep-rooted psychological issue. Leonard needs to fix his relationship problems, Sheldon needs to be less of a jerk, Howard needs to get over his unhealthy relationship with his mother, while Raj needs to learn how to speak to women. Once they resolve these problems, their souls can finally be free. Johnny Galecki and Sarah Gilbert were on both shows, so they could be the same characters, only years older. Laurie Metcalf played Jackie on Roseanne and Sheldon's mom in Big Bang Theory. It's possible Sheldon is actually her son, Andy, from the former show. As far as the name change, Jackie could have witnessed a crime, forcing her into witness protection and for her and her son to adopt new identities. With the Big Bang Theory's series finale just around the corner, how do you think the show will end? On a lighter note, we won't be going away anytime soon, so check back next time to find out what else is Rankworthy.